you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Use code TOYGALAXY to get 83% off, plus 3 extra months for free. Surfshark is a virtual private network or VPN. Use it as an app, use it as a browser extension, use it to make the internet think your device is in another country while you sit in your country. Access and unblock websites and content that are normally region specific. Don't be lulled into a false sense of security. Incognito mode isn't enough. Surfshark actually encrypts your data for extra security when you're online. It keeps all of your personal information safe and your browsing activity hidden. What's his secret? Where does he get all those wonderful toys? Surfshark won't tell. The digital geography of the planet has been carved up into so many pieces that it's hard to be sure what you will or won't be able to see online. Take out the guesswork. Access your accounts from public Wi-Fi connections without fear of compromising your identity. With Surfshark, you can make it look like your computer is in another country by changing your location. Beyond that, your Surfshark account is yours to take wherever you decide to go, any device, anywhere, including that country you were making it look like your device was in. Use Surfshark on as many devices as you want to log in on. Access the content you've already paid for and watch it when and where it's convenient for you. Use code TOYGALAXY to get 83% off plus 3 extra months for free. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to try it out for yourself. Click the link in the description below to get started today. That's code TOYGALAXY for 83% off and 3 extra months. Thanks again to Surfshark. Dan Larson here at the Photobooth with a few packages that were sent into our P.O. box. Let me get Boba Fett out of the way here. First up, this raggedy old thing. It's not the sender's fault. It's just a box where I cut out their address. Inside, well, let me set this box up first. This is from Sean McDonald out of Illinois, USA. We've got a miscellaneous box of stuff in here. There was some packing material. I took it out. That's not Sean's fault. It's not in there. Inside here, we've got a Power of the Force dewback. A revelation when it came out because it was the first dewback since the vintage dewback that, I mean, that's the number 2 dewback. There were 2 dewbacks in existence at the time. And this was a big deal. Had the rider with the, sand trooper and the lance and everything. You had, there was an action here. Was it the leg, I think? Something, oh, it's this arm. Nope, it's this arm. One of these arms is supposed to activate it. Oh no, it's the tail. There we go. I couldn't remember which it was. So we got the tail, and it does that thing where the dewback in Star Wars goes, it just does that. He's got, yeah, I thought the mouth was supposed to open too. Hang on, let me see if I can get this to work. There it is. There's the full action. I just had to give it a little juice. Oh, okay. Left. He's got a nice set of teeth in there. Looking good on the teeth end. Anyway, we've also got a Mighty Mugs Classic Iron Man. I had a lot of Mighty Mugs when they came out. It was, the first sort of designer, mainstream designer, if you will, toy line, and it was just a lot of fun characters. I didn't mind this sort of base body, especially when there was like other stuff attached to it. It was a lot more fun. We got a Diamond Select. Oop, Deadpool's head is on backwards here. Got a Deadpool Select Diamond, a Diamond Select Deadpool. This was a pretty good figure for quite a while. Proportions were a little weird on it, but definitely a nice piece from Diamond that has been certainly replaced several times over by other figures that are out there now. We got a Heisenberg. Sans glasses and hat. He does still have his gun because it's molded to his arm. I thought he had joints. He doesn't have any joints. I don't see a hat in here. We have a Sigma 6. Oof, a yellowed Sigma 6 Storm Shadow. All his parts are on backwards here. All right, let's see what we got. Let's turn this head around. I think I did, for a while I had a pretty substantial collection of Sigma 6. Didn't care for the show that much, but I really, really dug the line of toys, despite the scale and the deviation from classic G.I. Joe and whatnot. But I think I've got a pretty crisp white Storm Shadow. I got rid of most of them, but I did keep a few key characters. Cobra Commander Snake Eyes, the guy, Stone, Lieutenant Stone, I think it is. The guy with the dual guns and the beret, kind of looks like Flint. We got half of a Jango Fett mask in here. Oh, here's one of the versions of Snake Eyes. I assume this was the Arctic, probably, version. This flips over here. This goes here. That goes there. It's always weird. Like there was some, cloth goods on this. Everybody had like nice pants and stuff. If there was a vest, you know, they'd get a cloth vest. Everybody had dog tags. It was a really, really nice line of figures. I think it was just a little bit ahead of its time, you know, the types of materials that were being used, the scale, it just, I don't know. I like it, but even I got rid of a bunch of the stuff. Got a little Harley Quinn PVC figure. Not sure what this was included with. It says not for sale, promotional use only. Probably came with a DVD, I'm going to assume. Probably. I thought it was the DC Universe, not the classics, but the JLU. I thought it was the JLU figure for a second there. And then this one, I'll be honest, I had to look this one up before I started the video because I thought it was a manga Spawn figure, but then I'm like, I don't know, that articulation doesn't look right. And certainly Spawn never had electric powered stuff. There's a button here on his belt that if the batteries weren't dead would light up. I assume the chest and the eyes. Pretty cool looking figure, would fit right in with those manga Spawn figures. It's not just manga. There was like the animated style manga Spawn figures that came out back in the day, and I thought this was one of those. Kind of looks like Maul, was it? The big dude from Wildcats. Well, at least he's got the sort of horns. Otherwise, it doesn't match at all. But it's from Redakai, which I didn't know anything about. I had to cross-reference with the date stamp on the bottom of the foot to try to figure out what exactly it was and where it came from. But I learned a thing today, and I watched the opening theme to that show. Got another Deadpool, tiny little superhero squad Deadpool here. I liked these figures too. I still have quite a few of these. Didn't keep all of them, but there's several that I kept from that line of stuff. We've got somebody's leg. We've got a stand for something Star Wars related. I think this is a Build-A-Figure part from DC Universe, or I don't know if it's from Multiverse or Classics. There's a plastic stand, and then just some random bits in here. Lightsaber, and then I don't know who this guy is. Let me know if you know who this little monster. Let me know if you know what that is. Fun little guy. Anyway, that's all this random miscellaneous batch of stuff from Sean McDonald. Thank you very much to Sean for sending that stuff in. I think I still have my Deadpool superhero squad figure. If I don't, then I'll be really glad to have that back. All right. Up next, we have a pretty significant box here. This is from the Worley family. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Also out of Illinois. Could be Sean McDonald's neighbors. Who knows? Inside, there's a little bit of an apology on my part. This was intended to be a holiday gift from last year. And in fact, I'm going to read a little piece of the letter here. It says, Happy Holidays. Here's an offering or two for Mr. Flip Show Host, which is... Whew, that's a deep cut. That is a deep, deep cut. If you don't know who Flip Show Host is, I'm pretty sure he only made one appearance. Flip Show Host was one of my alter egos. He appeared in a video. I think it was the review for Black Series Django Fett way back in the early days of the channel. I don't even know if we still have that video live anymore. But that's a huge deep cut callback, so I appreciate that. This is... it says of the items that are in here, these were loved by me, my son, now 25, and my daughter, now 11, and done with them. We are replacing them with their new all-metal bits, you'll understand in a second, and weapons and counterparts, and hope you will give these a new home or find them a new loving home. P.S. Sorry the accessories are so scattered. The Worleys. And what they're talking about, what the letter is talking about here, is, whew, this is a box of stuff. We've got, I'm just going to start pulling here. We have a Ronin Warriors, Playmates Ronin Warriors carded Hariel. We have a Ronin Warriors carded Kale. Man, this line takes me back. This price tag especially takes me back. I don't know if anybody paid full price for these things. I certainly did not. I mean, $5 a piece. Even today, that'd be a great price. Adjusted for, you know, inflation, that would probably be like $10, whatever. We're talking about 99. Even adjusting for inflation, these would still be a great price, especially considering all the accessories and stuff you get. But 3 for $10 at the time. This was right in the wheelhouse of my spending the most money on my collection. Just credit card in hand, fresh out of college, just new job, buying everything in sight, you know, trying to rebuild the old collection, trying to get new stuff that was super cool, cutting edge technology, you know, this whole Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, Power Rangers, all this stuff being imported from Japan. I didn't even care that it was being made into, you know, new shows. I just wanted, yes, please bring all the toys over. We got Talpa here, and this one especially is just insane with the amount of stuff. I think, isn't this the one that has all the swords that fit into the back? And he just has this like peacock tail of swords sticking out of his back. Oh God, and the skull helmet, so good, man. I think I might have, oh, and here's Ro. I had all of them. I don't know if I had I think they had horses. I don't know if I had the horses, but I absolutely had every single one of these figures. Loved them. Absolutely loved them. That was the first time I had like, you know, a full collection, you know, shelf at my parents' house out on display. Obviously I never kept anything in the package. What I did do is I was razor blade off the blister card, the bubbles off the blister card. So I would have all the blister cards, you know, filed away in my collection. There's more Ronin Warriors stuff in here, but before we get to that, there's a couple carded items I want to pull out. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life as far as toy collecting goes. A Japanese carded Night 2000 kit from Hot Wheels from, I don't see the year on here. I don't even care. Oh, here we go, 2001. God, everything looks better in Japanese. Just, I mean, it's such a gorgeous, gorgeous presentation. I absolutely love it. So cool. So we've got that one. And then there's another one here, and unfortunately, I don't know if it was loose on the card when it was put in here, but the glue has absolutely let go here. It's a Mach 5 Speed Racer. Let's see if I can put this back in here, make it a little bit better presentation. Mach Go Go Go. Oh God, it looks so good. It's so good. Like, I don't know if I'm just used to this presentation. I'm not really a car collector. I have several cars. In fact, I probably have this car and that kit in my collection. But, you know, certain character cars, especially back here, early 2000s, when you just didn't get this kind of stuff. Rubber tires on both of them, I think. It's just that presentation. It's just so fresh and in your face and exciting in the Japanese. I don't know why. It just is. And I don't know how much of that calls back to my youth of having been a kid and, you know, seeing those things when I was, you know, 5, 6, 7 years old. Got a couple other cars in here, some Matchbox Madness, 62 Corvette, and VW Concept. I assume these got included because they are exclusive Taco Bell designs, and that's what makes them a lot of fun. Collect all 4. That means I've got 2 more to track down. See, we got a Street Streak VW Concept that's here. So 62 Corvette. Oh, is this Series 4? Oh, that's only 4. Collect all 4 only at Taco Bell. Well, this must be this is the Series 4 checklist. That's not necessarily the Taco Bell checklist. All right, well, 2 more. I'm halfway there. I didn't even have to do anything. I'm halfway there. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. And so in the rest of this box, this is what they were talking about when they said, sorry about the accessories being so scattered. We have more Ronin Warriors figures. And these are the figures that they were talking about updating for newer pieces with, you know, updated articulation, updated sculpting, updated accessories, all that stuff. So I will have to take some time here and match up everybody's accessories and bits and armor pieces and helmets and stuff. And these also look like they've taken on quite a bit of yellowing over the years. Just the other day, I picked up a bottle of hydrogen peroxide in one of the recent videos, one of the recent Dan in the Photobooth videos. God, the system of articulation on these was always interesting. It's like, I think there's like rubber bands inside or elastic bands of some sort, and then each of the joints are ratcheted, so it holds them in place. Oh, there's springs. Okay, there's springs. Gotcha. It's a really cool, innovative set of figures and a way to have that armor interchangeable, attachable, all that stuff. Got one of the horses here. I don't remember exactly how many horses there were, but there were at least 2 because there are 2 horses in here. Is this a button? Is this a button? One of these things looks like a button. I don't know, maybe it's not a button. But yeah, still got more figures here. More Ronin Warriors. 1, 2. I have to take a look back at that blister card to see exactly how many figures were there. This is insane. I've seen some of these, like I said, I think I still have 1 or 2 of these figures in one of my like random bins of, you know, if I don't have a lot of figures from a collection, then lots of mini collections all kind of get stored in a same bin together. So I think I have 1 or 2 Ronin Warriors figures in that bin together. Ah, look at this dude, he's so cool. Look at that face. Look at that mask. So good. Yeah, definitely looking forward to going through here and putting all this stuff back together. Look at this bag of bits. All these parts and stuff. All these color-coded. Fortunately, they are color-coded. You can just kind of separate them by color and then match them up to whoever they go with. All these armor pieces and weapons and, you know, paper out of the way. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh man, still more figures in here. So we've got 4 more figures. Oop. 4 more figures here, and then just here's the thing I was talking about. This this backpack goes on the back. It's the back piece of the armor for, I think it's the Cade guy. Yeah, I think, or Kale? Cade. Talpa, what am I talking about? It's the back of this guy's armor. And it snaps on there, and when it's done, he just has this like peacock. There's like 1, 2, there's 4 more slots for swords, and he's got 3 more of this kind of sword. You just 4 more of that kind of sword, and they just all snap on the back like that. And when it's done, he's got this like peacock tail of swords. I can't, you know, when this came out, you know, obviously there were Ninja Turtles and there were some other figures that had swords and stuff, but nothing like this that just went all in on robotics, you know, cyborg looking, and they're not, you know, samurais, just all the themed sort of color-coded armors, all the insignias. It hit me right where I wanted to be, right with the kind of toys I was looking for at the time. Look at these like Sephiroth scale swords. They're insane. And then just, man, this box just has like helmets and horns and shoulder pads and knee pads and all kinds of other stuff. Just an absolute killer box of cool stuff. I am happy, I am proud to be the beneficiary of the Worley family upgrade to better Ronin Warriors. Haven't seen these guys in a long time. Gonna be real hard not to take these guys off the card, but I think the entire collection is here anyway, and so if that's the case, I will gladly see what I can do to whiten up those yellowed armor plates and not have to take anything out of the package here. But that is an incredibly generous gift here. Like I said, I'm glad to be the beneficiary of their upgrade, and looking forward to playing with these. All right, last up. This person asked that I withhold their name. So just know that they are very generous and kind, and one heck of an artist. Unfortunately, I can't show you their art either, otherwise you might reveal some of their identity that they'd rather keep secret. So what I am going to do here is I am going to read a little bit of the note that was included. I don't want to spoil anything here. It says, Dear Toy Galaxy crew, just want to say thanks for all you guys do. You guys always produce quality videos and posts. Plus, I really appreciate you guys using your platform to try to make the world a better place. I should probably also say that this is another box that came in last holiday season. So this was definitely intended to be more of a holiday present than a mid-June pick me up type thing. So the letter continues. So I just wanted to send along this gift both as a thank you and because, quite frankly, Dan is probably the only person on this planet who will appreciate the proper amount. And I'll come back to the end of this letter because, again, I don't want to spoil what's in here. I just want to take it out and show you. This is the Disney Store exclusive. Disney Toybox line, which is a line I really do dig. This is the Spider-Man on motorcycle with Spider-Ham sitting in the sidecar. You might be able to see it better here on the back here. You can see you've got the Spider-Man figure, which it's cool because I did not ever pick up a Spider-Man, and then you've got Spider-Ham down there, and then the two of them riding in the motorcycle in the sidecar. And so the part I didn't want to read about the letter was said, you know, that I am one of the only people on the planet who will appreciate the proper amount, a Spider-Ham toy packaged with a Spider-Man themed version of the Akira bike, and that's really what that looks like. So this is just a very cool piece. I saw it when it came out. I couldn't not see it. I obviously, as a, you know, there are a few things people know about me as a collector at this point. Where's my razor blade? As far as like what my likes are and what things I truly make me like happy as a collector and as a, you know, person who watches movies and cartoons and read comics and stuff. Spider-Ham is one of those things. You know, you got like Boba Fett and jetpacks and cool helmets and, you know, dinosaurs and translucent action figures. But Spider-Ham is definitely one of those really big things that always gets me excited. Let's see how many pieces I have to cut away here to get this out of the package. If it's more than just a few, this will have to wait. I think we got like one more. Let's take that out and then cut this guy in here. There we go. We'll get Spidey out of there later, but I really wanted to take a look at this Spider-Ham. I don't have all the Toybox figures. I don't have all of the, you know, like Pixar ones. I don't have all the Star Wars ones. I don't have all the Disney ones. It has definitely been a pick and choose kind of line. But I absolutely wanted Spider-Ham, and I never did get it. And this one is just absolutely, I'm trying to get this piece of plastic off his neck. All right, absolutely adorable. And crazy to say, more posable than the Black Series version that came out. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. What an awesome piece. What an awesome little figure. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at his little, this little ham sidecar. Get this over here. Ah, look at that. It's even got a little squiggly tail on the back. Well, too bad for anybody else who, in the Marvel Universe, who might have to ride in this at some point. You're going to be sitting in, you know, the ham cycle. And then, yeah, Spidey on his Kaneda bike. Like, forget about it. That's amazing. And I assume the mallet goes with the ham there. Very cool stuff. Very generous gift. Very, very much appreciate that. And all three of the submitters to the P.O. Box this week. Thank you again to Steve and the Worley family, both from Illinois. And then also to Spider-Ham's mysterious benefactor. Please follow me on Instagram. I'm at toygalaxy, where I will absolutely be posting pictures of all of this stuff. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching this and all our videos. Hit like, hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Head over to regular Toy Galaxy and subscribe there if you're not already subscribed. If you haven't heard, we started streaming on Twitch. Find us twice a week at twitch.tv/toygalaxy. If you're in the position to help the channel grow, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/toygalaxy or become a channel member. Thanks for watching. Later.